Hello, this is Melissa again, and I'm here with MYOGA Seasons, and I want to focus a little bit in the northern hemisphere where you're moving into autumn. And what I find in the way that I've seen the calendar for as long as I can remember is in an egg shape. And for some reason, summer and winter are like the shorter ends of the egg. They're more intense, concentrated. And then autumn and spring are the longer corridors between those intense periods. And so both of those practices, in the southern hemisphere, here we're in for spring, whereas in the northern hemisphere, you're in autumn. And both of those have some emphasis on purification, on clearing the system, moving things through. And Vishuddha, the energy center chakra for the throat area, translates from Sanskrit to mean purification. I always found this quite a koan, a puzzle, a bit perplexing. And yet when you look at it, the neck is this tiny channel into the rest of the body. And what I've found is that if I'm doing any sort of neck stretching, releasing from the tension that builds up there, if I pay attention to the mind, I'll notice that it's almost like there's stories caught in the throat, either stories that I haven't communicated yet, or things that I've taken in that I haven't digested yet. I haven't fully taken in and moved through and integrated. So when I'm releasing the neck, if I notice my mind, I'll notice, oh, there's that story, and it's almost like just like I would clear out my house or my closets. It's like I'm going in and going, oh, there's that story, there's that memento from that experience. So that's an aspect of the autumn practice that we focus on is in this neck area, and the element here is space. So we're creating more space, noticing where things are contracted or congested or cluttered, and taking up space. And that's something that probably especially women, but I feel a lot of us in general are not accustomed to taking up our rightful space, not necessarily infringing on other people's spaces, but claiming our own space. This is the space I need to feel spacious. What does that look like in your life? The color here is blue, sky blue, because space, that element. And we do a lot with the wrists and the arms and the neck and the shoulders with these vehicles of expression, the voice and the ears. And that's a good reminder, isn't it, that we have two ears, hopefully, and one mouth. And yet most of the time we don't realize that, and we speak more than we listen. What else can I tell you about Vishuddha? Those of you practicing in the north, it's also in the seasons, in the environment around you. What you're seeing is more space on the limbs of the trees as the colors come into the leaves, and then the leaves begin to drop, and there's that sense of space around the skeletal structure. So we're emulating that a bit in the body, doing some leg balancing work in that practice. So I'll leave you with that, and wish you all spaciousness and joy in the process of purifying and finding your truth, your truest expression. May you be well and happy.